So what I'm planning on trying to make today is a round end cutter, a round end punch for leather. And what I'm talking about is like, end of your leather belts, you got the round end. Well, they make a tool for cutting that round end on that belt. So it's a round end strap cutter or a round end punch. Another word for it. But this is what I'm going to try to make today. And what I'm using is it's an old coil spring off of I think it's off of an old motorcycle, but it's a coil spring off the shock, and that's what I'm going to attempt to make that out of today. Of course, that is high carbon steel, so it ought to work pretty fine. Alright, so now first thing I'm going to do when I start to uncoil this is I'm going to put it in this vise, and then I'm going to use an old wrench. Now I can start working that on the anvil. I'm going to have to flatten that one end out because I can't find my other tongs. It's been a while since I used them, so I'm going to flatten the other end out. That way I can hold on to this piece of metal. So what I'm doing now is I'm upsetting that end of it that I'm going to flatten out. I want to make sure that I'm going to have enough width on it. And I'm just trying to make a 1-inch end cutter. So I want to spread that out. This coil spring is probably somewhere around a 3/8. I want to make sure I can spread it out to 1 inch. So now I want to make sure where I'm at with it. Okay, I'm just a little over and right at 1 inch. Just right at 1 inch. So I'm going to flatten that out some more and then I can take it down to where I need it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just fine tuning that. This is what we're looking like so far. Now I'm gonna figure out how I want to hold this. That that worked out really well right there. It feels really good right here. So I want this to be. I want to cut this off somewhere right here. I think it'll be a good length right about there. Okay, I've got that cut up. Got it cut, tapered in just a little, and right in here on the neck. I think it's what you call it. That's what I'm calling it, anyways. I've got that tapered too. Now, the most reason of putting a taper in there is because the round doesn't break near as easy as a square. A sharp corner breaks a lot easier than a round corner. So it just gives it a little more strength. Which I'm just going to be cutting leather with it anyways, but you know, sometimes you do break your leather tools whenever you go to hit them. But then it's time to heat treat this thing. Now I'm going to do this a little bit different. I've got a salt brine solution that I've got mixed up, and I'm gonna use that to heat treat this, or to not heat treat it, but to quench it in. And it's just, if I was going to be using it for something other than leather, then I would do it different. I'd probably temper it, go ahead and temper it. But I'm just going to be punching leather with it, so we'll see how it holds up. See if it cracks. Well, I didn't hear no popping, and I didn't hear no pinging. And I don't see no cracks. Let's test it. Yep, it got hard. And yes, that's just old pond water with salt mixed in it. Alright, so now that I've got the edge onto it, I'm gonna take me a piece of sandpaper and I'm gonna sharpen that up even more. But I also want to get right here where I've got that cut, that dip in it. I want to clean some of that out of there. I don't want to leave a black mark. And where it's been in the forge, I don't want to leave that on my edge of my leather. So I'm just using I guess it's a medium grade sandpaper. Now, while I'm doing this, now this will sharpen that edge up too, so I've got to be careful and I don't just peel the hide plumb off my finger. Alright, let's try it out, see how it works. This ain't quite 1 inch, but it'll work for a test. There we go. Alright, so now I've got my own little round end punch, round end cutter. And the best part about it is nobody has one like it. I've got it. It'll separate. It'll be close, but it separates mine from everybody else's. So I've got my own custom round end cutter. Now, I need to go ahead and keep sharpening it up a little bit better, a little bit more. But I'm satisfied with it. If you hadn't did it yet, subscribe, share, like, and we'll see you next time.